guys, welcome back. It's Tamara, it's Friday, and today I'm going to show you everything that I use to film my YouTube videos and just basically to make my nail content, whether it's shorts, reels, TikToks, YouTube. I'm going to show you all the stuff I use, my camera, my lighting, my mics, my desk setup, how I organize my desk, how I organize all my nail products, and all that good stuff. So, welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you are not. If all of this sounds good to you, then you should probably grab a drink, grab a snack, get comfy, because we're going to talk about a lot of cool shit. Hopefully I don't end up in prison. Alright guys, so I've actually had quite a few emails about this, and I typically forget to respond, or I'll respond and then I'll forget to go in depth. So I figured I would just go over everything here because I know it's very confusing. Trying to start a YouTube channel alone is scary, let alone knowing like everything that you're gonna need or just to make content. So first off, you're gonna want a camera. Now, when I started YouTube for like the first, I don't know, 6 months or so probably, I was using my iPhone. Now I had like an iPhone 16 Pro Max, I think. That's what I have now. I think that's what I had when I started, but I use that. If you can't get a camera yet and you need to use your phone, use your back camera. Now you might say, Tamara, how do I see myself? How do I know what I'm filming? You have to get a monitor, or you can do what I did. Now this is somebody that has an iPhone. If you have a Samsung, an Android, I don't know. I'm sure there's similar things. But iPhone, I would use my iPhone, I would use my back camera. Your back camera films much better than your front camera. It's much better quality. So use your back camera. And you need to get like you can either get one of those little, they have like a monitor that you can stick on the front of your phone so you can see what you're filming. I see them on TikTok all the time. I'm sure you guys have seen them. I don't have one of those, but what I used was a mirroring app for my iPad. So I have an iPad Pro, which I use to edit. We'll go over that. But I would set up my iPad next to my phone, and I will try to remember to put the app like right up here somewhere. And I would put that on there, and it mirrors what you're filming on your phone onto your iPad. So you can literally use your iPad as a monitor. Now I know some iPads, I think you can do a mirroring mode. Mine didn't have that. Like the nicer iPads don't have that option. I don't know. I just know mine doesn't. But, so you can do that. Just use your back camera. Now, I upgraded to an actual camera, and my quality has gotten quite a bit better in my opinion after doing that. It was overwhelming at first because you're like, I'm gonna have to teach myself how to use a camera. And if you guys, this is coming from somebody, all of this, who has no experience in filming, editing, photography, like all of that. I was clueless. My son and my husband were always like, you need to just start a YouTube channel. And I would always say, I don't even know where to begin editing, like not a clue, okay? That's what was stopping me. Now, easy peasy, okay? And I will tell you how I edit my videos and things. And it's not hard, you guys, I promise. So the camera that I use now, I will be showing you guys everything that I use, but I'm using my camera to film. So I'll show you my lighting and everything. My camera is this one, the Sony ZV-1. Now I got this, and it is so easy to use. I know there's nicer cameras. Obviously, this camera isn't like crazy expensive. It's under $1,000. I think it was like 600 bucks. There's nicer cameras, and I would love to upgrade. But again, I'm like, do I have time, and do I want to teach myself how to use another camera at the moment? No. No, I don't. This one's very easy to use. It literally has a screen that folds out and you can turn it each and every way. So that's your monitor. You can see what you're filming. I can see myself right there. So I can see I'm in frame. I know what everything looks like. And then you can you'll learn as you go that you can kind of change your settings a little bit. You can turn your volume up on the camera so it's recording your sound better. All things like that. But to begin with, just to start filming, very simple. You literally just press a button to turn it on, flip your little thing out, put it on a stand, boop, press record. And then to get everything also over to whatever you're going to use to edit, your iPad, your MacBook, whatever it is, you literally just plug it in with a C charger I use my iPad. Because I have my iPad, let me show you. I'm sorry if this is, I hope this isn't boring. I think this is very interesting because I had never seen anybody make a video like this, and I know it is very confusing. And it's like a lot, you know? And it really is a lot easier than you guys think. My iPad, I have it with, now this damn case is not cheap, but I used my iPad Pro to edit. It's 1 terabyte because boy, are you gonna go through storage. So if you need to get a new one, just get a big one. And then I have like the actual keyboard. So this is what I use to edit my videos. So after I film, I just plug my camera in and there's an app for the camera. You just open it and it downloads all your videos. Very easy. So that's the camera that I use for editing on my iPad. I use the app Video Leap. Now, I have seen other people use like much more in-depth editing software. I'm just not at that point, and I don't mind. I think my videos look totally fine. It's a pretty easy app. Once you learn how to do it, I can breeze through edit. I mean, it takes a while, but like I know what I'm doing, you know? So Video Leap, I don't know if it's available for all, like I can't use it on my MacBook. It's for like phones and iPads. I don't know about Androids, but I literally bought my MacBook in order to edit on that and also upload videos on that because, now this might get a little, hopefully this isn't getting too confusing. To upload videos to YouTube, for some reason, you can't really, I don't know what it is, but trying to upload a video from an iPad, it just does not, and I've heard it's not just me, it's like a thing that it just doesn't really work from your iPad. I don't know. So I edit on my iPad and I transfer the video to my MacBook. Why don't I edit on my MacBook? Why don't I just do it all there? Because I'm kind of lazy at the moment and I can't get Video Leap on the MacBook. I had gotten my MacBook to do that. I was like, I'll just do everything here. Well, Video Leap isn't available on a MacBook. It's for iPhones, iPads. So I edit on my MacBook or on my iPad and then I send over, I airdrop, and it is quick. I literally airdrop, say an hour-and-a-half video from my iPad to my MacBook in like a minute. It does not take long. So that's what I do. I just airdrop everything over there and then I upload from my MacBook and I never have any issues. All right. So that's camera editing. My mic that I use are the Rode Wireless Me mics. They look like this. You get 2. You get 1 for your camera and 1 to wear. They're wireless, so there's not a cord coming out of this. I plug the one into my camera and then you just turn them on and it records you. Very easy. They're not the cheapest mics. You can get like the little, I forget what they're called. Oh my God, it's right on the tip of my tongue. The little, God, they're called something. Lavalier mics. I think when it comes to like photography and things like that, it is always better if you can to spend a little more coin. With a lot of things like nail products, my this or that videos, we can get real close with using affordable items and like Korean nail supply. I love, you know, Korean nail supply is always going to be tippy top for me, but we can get close. We can get similar results. I think photography and things like that, it is definitely like the nicer camera is going to get better footage. It's going to look better. You're going to get a better result. So start with whatever you can afford. If you can only afford one of the little lavalier mics, they're like 20 bucks. do that. Just do with what you can afford and go in with the editing and make it look nicer. My number one tip is for one, to just do it. Just start, because there will always be something that's in the way, or this is going to happen, or I'm going to get this and I'll wait until next year. Just do it. Don't keep saying that, because there will always be something. Just do it. You guys, I promise you, I'm just going to keep saying this, it's not as hard as you think it is. If I can do it, I promise you can. I had no experience in it. Okay, so these are the mics that I use, like when I'm talking like this with you guys. I use these mics. If I want to film content like down at my desk, like say I'm making like a nail tutorial, and I'm mainly filming me doing the nails, and I like to make like the little sounds and stuff, like little ASMR tippy taps and stuff, I will use my Rode shotgun mic. This, you just plug in to the camera, it mounts on top, and then it sits down with your camera, and it's a better mic for that. I feel like now you don't need this, you just need a mic. But this is what I use if I'm doing that. The Rode shotgun mic. All right, I think we're gonna move now, and I'm gonna show you guys my lighting setup. I got all of my lighting from Amazon, all of it. Yeah, all of it. Neweer, Neweer. They're decently affordable. They're not like cheap. They're not like 20 bucks, but they're decently affordable for very nice lights. Like, they're nice lights. I have quite a few. I've got two that stand up on poles right in front of me like this, and they can go really high, they can go really low. They also tilt down like this. So when I'm filming down at my desk, I will show you guys all this. I take those, right now they're filming me, or they're not filming me. They're looking at me. They're looking at me straight on. They're right here. When I'm down at my desk, I will raise them up and I will tilt them down. And then I also have, you want good lighting. I will tell you that. I see some nail videos where they're like kind of dim and dark. You want bright lights, okay? You want to be able to you want everybody to see what you're doing. And I also really recommend, I prefer, and this could just be me, I like having a white background, because then whatever I'm using stands out rather than like sparkles or like a print. I just prefer having like my white desk. I just think it looks nicer, but that's just me. I just like it. And then I have two other Neweer, Neewer. I think I did that backwards last time. I have two more of those. They're panel lights. So I have two more of those that I have on stands that clip to my desk, and they go over my desk and flip out like this. So they're over the top. And then I have my camera mount right here and another light right here. So let me grab you guys and we'll just take a look at what I'm talking about. And I will also show you my whole desk setup, how I organize everything to make it easier for me while I'm filming, and how I organize all my shit. Because as you know, I have a lot of it. This is how I have my desk set up. So these 4 lights right here, these panel lights, are all by that brand Neweer. These are just newer versions of those two. But these are the ones that are on stands. They're on the ground. Don't look at my mess down here, but they're on the ground. You can raise them up, you can lower them down, you can flip them over your desk like this, or stand them up like that. So when I'm filming my face, I fold them back so they're looking at me. When I'm filming on my desk, I fold them down like that. These clip on the desk with metal poles like that, so they're very sturdy. You can lower them down again, or you can raise them up, and then you can move these like all around your desk. So I have one on each side, and I have them aimed down like that when I'm filming down on my desk. When I'm filming my face, I fold them back and just have them back like that. This is my camera mount. It's also, these are all metal. You want everything to be really sturdy, or you're going to be buying many of that thing. Just get something metal to hold your camera, your phone, whatever. So this is my camera mount. I just spin it around when I'm going to use it. Your camera just screws right on in here. So it sits right there like that. Your camera monitor will just flip back, so as I'm sitting here doing my nails, doing my haul, whatever I'm doing, I can see what I'm doing and I can see that I'm in frame. I also have this light right here that also clips on my desk, and I use this as like a brighter spotlight to, I'm telling you, you really want a lot of lights. You guys, you'll be surprised. You'll think, ooh, I have like a couple panel lights, that'll be bright enough. No, you need quite a few. And I love having this light up here because it really gets in there, like when I'm doing a set of nails especially. You really want it bright. So this, I can just kind of maneuver wherever I want it, whether it's like right behind me like that or over me, and it just makes a difference and it just makes it a lot brighter. That was something I recently got and I love it. Now, when it comes to making Reels, Shorts, TikToks, I do use my phone. I don't use my camera to make those. So for that, I have this stand. It's heavy. This thing is all metal. Again, I have gone through so many phone stands that are plastic, that are cheap. That stupid one that comes with like a pink base and that rod that pulls out, it's garbage. It might work a few times, but then it's going to burp and your phone's going to be sagging down like this. Just get this one. This one, all of these move. So you unscrew this and it will get like really floppy, and then you can aim it however you want it to be. Tighten these. It's amazing. And your phone is so sturdy. It stays right where you want it. This is a metal base and a metal pole. It goes up, it goes down, it does whatever you want it to do. I love this thing. And like I said, whenever I am filming non-YouTube content or shorts, I use this and I use my phone. I only use my camera for YouTube. One more thing I would recommend, extra batteries. Get extra batteries and a charger for your camera. You're gonna go through them. I've already gone through a whole battery filming this video so far. So just get this, I keep it plugged in. I literally keep it right here under my desk. My camera goes dead. I get down here, I grab a new battery, I plug it in, and I'm good to go. If you don't have this, you're gonna be wasting a lot of time charging your camera when you could just be filming. So get extra batteries. That is super important and a huge tip from me to you. When it comes to my desk, this is the IKEA desk. It is huge. I love this thing. It has drawers on each side, and it's literally massive. Like, I have all the room I could ever want to film my videos. I can put stuff over here. I can put stuff right here. I can put stuff over there. And I've got all this room to film. It's amazing. I think it also comes in black. Like I said, I like having the white, personal preference. But so when I'm filming, this is where I'm filming. I have everything that I need all around me. I don't have to keep getting up. I keep my little lamp right over here. Everything is right here. Now, my drawers, let's see what's in my drawers. This is like random things, mainly cuticle remover. These little glue tabs, every time I film, if I put nails on, I typically have them on with glue tabs because I just pop them off afterwards. So that's my little trick. Other than that, just like random like extra things, little brushes, lotion, cuticle oil, things like that. In here, we've got tools. I've got all of my nail tools like cuticle nippers, scissors, all that good stuff. In here, I've got magnets, little pliers for like piercings, just random like tools. Chrome applicators. The little silicone ones are the ones that I mainly use all the time now, but I still have a lot of these little eyeshadow ones. I just use these. These I use for liquid chrome. You get them at Target. They're little sponge applicators, but I never use liquid chrome anymore. I feel like that was a fad. Nobody uses it anymore. My little sponges. These are magnets. I like to keep them in here because, as we all know, magnets like to stick to each other. So these are all in separate little containers in here. It just makes it easier to take them apart when they're with like one magnet instead of 30, you know? I've gotten my fingers squished in between two magnets before, and it was awful. It was awful. All right, and here I've got liquid chrome. liquid chromes, inks, my Dash aquarium my Dash aquarium nail kit back there. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I don't think I've ever used that in a video. More sponges. Yeah, like I said, inks. My like metallic inks. Basically just like liquids, or like these chromes I keep in here instead of in the drawer, like chrome palettes. This is gel paints. All my little gel palettes, my nail art gels, glitters, the little nail fluff stuff. These are the little things that I use in my molds. I don't know what they're even called. I think it's just resin, honestly. Hello, focus. They're the best thing for using in nail molds. I'm obsessed with these. I get them on AliExpress. They are cheap. They come in like every color. I love them so much. My tube gels, tube 3D gels are in here. And then in here, my charms and my crystals that I use all the time. So I do have charms in drawers behind me that I will show you, but these are all the ones that I use the most, like in videos and things like that. So I keep them all over here organized so that while I'm filming, I can just reach down. I know I want Sanrio charms, so I'll grab like this one that's full of Sanrio charms. I just have them all right here, and I can just whip it out in a video, bring it up there. It's so easy. I love these. I get these organizers from Daiso. Also, glitters I have all organized in here as well for the same reason. I can just reach down here and grab them. So that's how I have my glitters organized. I believe we did that together. And then back here, I keep all of my crystals in these containers. So they're just easy to grab. I've just got everything right here. I love this drawer. It makes me so happy to look at. It's so organized. The Hello Kitty Impressions vanity chair. I have two of them. I have a white one over there. All right, drawers over here. This is all my stuff that I use for, oops, excuse me, shaking you. All my stuff that I use mainly for like swatching. Like these are all my little glass swatchers that I keep in these little organizers. I buy all of these glass swatchers on AliExpress. I love them. I love them so much. So I have a ton of those. I have a ton of extra ones. And these are the little glue tab thingies that I use to put the little swatchers on the cards. These are like nail planners. I honestly never use them, you guys. Like, it's smart to use them. I'm just not that organized, and I think I'm a little too ADD to sit down and make, it would be good for me to sit down and do this. But I just like to sit down and know what products I'm using, and then sit down and kind of like have an idea, an aesthetic, a character that I want to use, whatever, and just kind of go for it. That's just how my brain works. It's different for everybody. My Jello nail to-go pads, the nail cleansers. I've told you guys this a million times. I swear these things make your nails last longer. They're amazing. They're my prep for any type of nails that I am making. This one is all of my like charm glues, my gel nail adhesive, any like builder gels, hard gels, my Crazy Top collection. I love those. And these are all like my little nail gel adhesives. This one we still need to try, the Career Tip Gel, the one that's like a peel-off base, and it's like the Cocoist Mochi mixed with a peel-off base in one. I'm just waiting for them to send me the remover. I want to have the remover because it's spilt in the mail before I try this. It's killing me. I want to try it right now. Okay, this one is Top Coats, Base Coats. So these are all base coats. These are like black and white gels. Just some random things I don't really have a place for. And then these are top coats, mainly I think they're all top coats. So regular top coats, matte top coats, builder top coats, special top coats like the Apres. These are like iridescent top coats, glittery top coats, art gel, like matte art gel top coats, just top coats. They're all in here. In here, I've got builder gels. Let's see. Polygels that I am dying to use. I have not tried polygel since, I don't know, since right when I started doing nails. Do you guys want to see me try polygel again with dual forms? I really want to, so let me know. Peel off bases. These are all peel off bases, and then more like nail prep, like dehydrators, all that good stuff. Nail hardeners. And then in here is extra stuff. My extra e-files, an extra lamp, my dust collector. This is the best dust collector. It's from Zillabo. It's by Anemone. It's expensive, but it works so, so good. Extra nail stands, of course. More e-files. So that's what I keep in my desk. I keep a little garbage can down there. A little bear platypus. I don't know who, I think he's a bear. Little hand towel. All right, so this is what's behind me. Let's go through all this stuff. This acrylic cart, I recently kind of redid this. So up here, I'm keeping stuff that I would use, like gels that I would use as like bases, basically a lot of the time, like jellies, syrups, nudes, just like typical like nude bases that I would use, or like juicy colors that I would use as bases, like jellies and syrups and things like that. I decided to kind of put a lot of those over here because I use them a lot, and I think it looks nice. It looks so cute. Right here I have, these are collections that I want to swatch in swatch videos that I need to do ASAP. So I have these over here. I have quite a few more behind me that you guys will see. And then my airbrush machine. This is a DIY nail sticker. Jelly stickers. Let me know if you guys are interested in this. It's from a brand, like a small business kind of deal on Instagram. I ordered it a while ago as a recommendation from one of you actually, and I kind of forgot about it. It's a little set that you use to literally make like your own nail stickers. It seems kind of cool, so let me know if you guys would want to see that in a video. Backup of one of my favorite products, that Jello nail pads. Okay, over here we've got charms. So these are those charm drawers. This is what I always used to use for my charms, but then I would have to come over here and dig out the whole drawer or pick out what I wanted. Now I just have them over there in my desk, all organized by type, and it's just way easier and more convenient for videos, for filming basically. But so this is just kind of like my backup of that. And then over behind me, I have giant drawers full of re-ups because I'm sick and I have to buy 500 of everything. All right, and then down here, we've got nail stickers and stencils. So I've got, like in here, these are all nail stickers. And then I recently organized another one of those books with nail stencils for like using the baby boomer gels, the Croissania Pat gel palette, things like that, or an airbrush. So I put all of the stencils in this little book. Now this is also something that we haven't tried, and it's also a nail sticker thing. It is a DIY nail sticker maker, like an actual electronic, like digital nails. So you can make your own literal nail stickers with this. I really want to try it. I think Rebecca from Rebecca Does Nails has this, and that's where I saw it. I got it, my mom literally got it for me for Christmas last Christmas, and I haven't had the time to try it yet. That's a lie. I just haven't tried it yet. Let me know if we should try this. Maybe we'll make a video out of this and that, so let me know. All right, now we're getting to gels. So you're gonna notice as I go down there that there's gonna be some empty spaces in here, like this empty row. It's not because I don't have the gels to fit in there. I just have a lot of gels that I need to swatch and I haven't had time, and you know that I love making them into swatch videos. I can't do it for everything, but so that's why there's gonna be some empty spots. I have way too many gels to even fit in these, so it's a personal problem. So over here I've got Gel and Gel, Croissania, A to Z, Gel Monster, more Gel and Gel, lots of good stuff. These I love, the Raw gels. These are from Junie US. They are amazing, and the bottles, look how cute they are. But they're so like juicy and stretchy and like bouncy, and they self-level like a dream, and we love that here. Same with Vala. Honestly, all of these. I have nothing bad to say. If they've made it to these sections or that section, amazing. Amazing. You're doing amazing, sweetie. All right, down here, I've got like random things like, random things like more crystals, mainly these like iridescent ones that I just don't use all the time. And then this is like basically art supplies that I also use for nails. So like watercolor, colored pencils, acrylic markers. These are those like, what are they called? Oh my gosh. Ururu. By Bonnie B. They're like iridescent sheets. Just random stuff like that. I was really into doing colored pencil nails for a little while, and I kind of miss it. I think they look really cool. The watercolor colored pencils is what you really need to do those. They work really, really good. All right, over here, we've got more glitters. So this is how I was storing my glitter. I had them in all of these little things. I have since moved them to what I had in that drawer over there that I showed you guys. So this is just kind of like backup glitters for right now. And then this is more charms that are like already in these little containers that I just don't feel the need to like move, you know, to another container because they're already in here. Or like piercing stuff, just random more nail supplies. All right, over here, we've got, you guessed it, more nail stuff. All right, right here, we have the Baby Boomer gels, the Amy's Nails palette. Normally, I have the Croissania one right here too, but it's on my desk because I'm using it. The Croissania gels that she did with D-Gel. And then this is all like potted gels of like every type. So I've got like South-Tex flower gels, I've got like pastel milky gels, all kinds of stuff. Glitters, silvers, golds. My black and white potted gels are back there. In here, I've got the Function of X fine print gels. If you don't know what those are, they're like embossing gels. They're really cool for making like embossed nails. Those are Diami Builder Gels. They're awesome. The Mythmillo Flake Cake Gels. Just all kinds of like cake gels back there. More embossing gels. And then in here is, I think these are all from Shein and AliExpress. They're like Annie's. I don't know what this brand is, but they actually are really good. These are that fruit collection that I showed you guys in the last Shein haul. I need to finish swatching all of them. Let me know if you would want to see that. They actually look like really cool. I'm kind of excited about those. Down here, I keep all of my gel full cover nails. I use quite a few different brands, but mainly Diami, Apres, and then that Miss Cheering brand that we can get at AliExpress and Shein. Love that brand. I also like Novo Ovo. They changed a lot of their stuff. I used to not be a huge fan. They've taken quite a bit of criticism and ran with it and changed everything, and now their nails are actually really nice. These are my favorite XL stiletto nails. They're actually stiletto. They're like stiletto, like sharp, I will stab you stiletto. They look like sculpted nails. They're amazing. Amazing. But I have them just all organized by shape. So like I believe this is coffin nails. See, lots of apres. Lots of apres. Square. So on. Over here is like random different nails. Like this is Type X, the Fivangelists, when they first came out, they had this giant ass box. So there's that. I've got like toe full cover nails by Diami. Dual forms. I have quite a few dual forms, and then like some like really long nails, just like lots of random stuff in here. And then over here I've got like stilettos, and down here is more like fun designs like the Apres Hello Kitty and Kuromi nails, things like that. Cresania jelly clays, the Holy Kobo gels, which I love, love, love. The, let's see, Holy, these are like their frosting gels, they're meringue gels, more Kobo gels by Holy. I love those. They're so fun. They're like thick, like embossing, almost like in between like a frosting and embossing gel. Up here we've got chromes. These soft gel chromes, you guys, are so amazing. They're probably like some of my favorite chromes I've seen in a long time, next to the Like a Prism chromes. You can't get these. I was lucky and I got these from Sweetie when they were testing their shipping when the tariffs were starting and stuff again, to see if I got charged. And then they weren't able to sell these on their site yet because I think some people were getting charged. So I ended up getting them and they're amazing. So I'm sorry, but they're so good and I hope you can get them soon. Okay, down here we've got lots of flake. We all love flake. Lots of glitters, little dried flowers. Yeah, little glitters like stars, hearts. And then these are all my little pigment palettes. I have a ton of them. Mainly Function of X. I think I have one from Bonnie B, but Function of X makes really good ones. And then down here is mainly, you guys, when I first started doing nails, I was very much a Kira Sky stan, and I got like almost all of their glitters. They're huge. They're gonna last me a lifetime. So I have lots of glitter in here. And then like iridescent foils, things like that. We've got more Cresania clays, of course, her like basic collection, and then her pastel collection. These are the IFW Babylon clay. These are her little palettes. They're so cute. So they're nail clays. So there's that one. And then this one, she has two different pastel versions. I think this is the second. I think this is version 2. So cute. And the clays are really good. And I love that they're in a little palette. Like, oh, love those. So the Cat's Me Gelimes. These are like the first jelly clays that there were, and I remember getting them on my channel and I was so excited. I was so excited. I still love them so much. The colors are amazing. We've got the Yogo, more Cresanias. Cresanias clear, you guys. So good. So good. I love it. Tons of, ooh, don't drop it, Tamara. Tons of molds. Iridescent clays, mainly up here is iridescent clays and clear and white clays, and then I've got, of course, the jelly from the line. Oh, come on. Alright, down here I've got the Sissy clays, those are really good, and then the Jinbi quad clays, those are also, all of these clays are really good. I don't need to keep saying it. And then lots of molds by like IFW Babylon. She makes really good ones. And then the rest of them are mainly from like AliExpress. I find really good ones on there. And then my pride and joy, my Kumi collection. We've got the clear and we have basically all of their colors. The whole like iridescent collection, the brights. Ugh. Stunning. That's so like happy to look at. Over here I've got like clear, like chrome, like texture gels, I guess you would call them. And then more molds back there because I love molds. All right, over here we've got swatch card heaven. This is where I keep all of my swatch cards. I need to look at them because they make me happy. All right, down here we've got more gels. Now, like I said, this is why I've got like empty spaces right here because I have plans for collections that I'm going to put in here that I just have not swatched yet. Or those ones. So we've got Yogurt Nails, their chewing gum collection. You guys know I'm obsessed with that collection. Same with the Clody collection. Now this collection has begun to smell not great, but I do love the color, so I'm keeping it. I don't know. It's a little stinky, and I've heard that from somebody else too. More like From the Nail and Yogurt Nails up there. This is all Divock. Oh, this is like heaven. I love Divock. Love them so much, but now I have a full thing, like all full of them, so I don't know where I'm going to put when I get another collection. I'm going to have to start another one and fill that one up. And then over here, I've got, I think these are all cat eyes, so the Bandy Aurora collection, I got lucky and got that when there's a glitch on Sweetie. If you know, you know. The Mayor, this new collection from Mayor, the Sherbet collection. I actually love this collection. When we reviewed it, or when I showed it in a haul, I swatched it and it wasn't working great. I used it with a different like cylinder magnet in my swatch video. If you haven't seen that, go watch it, and they work really good. They actually, the holographic portion does show up really good. So I don't know how well you're going to see it on here because I don't have a flash. But I actually really like this collection. I think they're really, really pretty. They're at Zillabo. And then all of my Mayan Bee gels, which you know, love. Clody, Lioa, and Raposo. And then down here, I've got like my Amazon stuff for like this or that videos. I've got the Beetles Type X nails, which are my new faves. They're so good. They're so good. I love those. And then the Double Rhythm collections, I have a lot of those because they are actually really good. I've been like pleasantly surprised with those. Over here is like my little graveyard of AliExpress and Shein gels that also, all of this or that stuff, they're just not in boxes, so that's where they are. Nail graveyard of very old nails. And then right here is more collections that need to be swatched. They're just not at the top of the list. I also have all of these little shelves. Don't mind this giant light right here. I actually don't use this light for anything anymore, you guys. This is a shadow box light. I used to use it all the time. Now I just use all the ones that I showed you. It's a really nice light, and it's great to film like in front of your face. It makes you look nice. I just never use it anymore because I just don't need to, but it is a good one. But behind it, you will see I've got all of these acrylic shelves full of gel that I need to go through because like all of these are full of candy coat gels. These are the gels when I first got into nails and decided that I was going to make it a business and start making press-ons. Sean Legend was raving about candy coat, using it on Khloe Kardashian, so I was like, it must be amazing. I had my husband buy me, like all of it. I need to get rid of it. I just have so much of it, it's like kind of killing me to like give it away, but I'm trying to figure out, you guys, I have a lot of stuff to give away. There's like boxes of stuff over there that I need to give away. There's just a lot of stuff, so I'm working on how I want to do that. I will update you guys, okay? I feel weird doing a giveaway of like used items, so I just don't know. That's kind of what's holding me back. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What I should do. I don't know. Up here, this is a lot of the stuff I use still, like my Rosy Hip collections are up there. More Yogurt Nails. This is Tracy Nails. All of this is I've had these for a while now. She doesn't even make gel polish anymore. If you don't know who that is, she was like on Instagram and she started a gel polish brand. It was good, but I never use it. And honestly, she was like really rude to me for absolutely no reason. So I quit buying from her, and then her brand just, she doesn't use it. She doesn't sell anything anymore. So there's that. Sissy gels. They're nice. I just stick to like Korean stuff now just because I know how good it is. These are a Diami collection that's like all tinted white gels. I think they're so cool. Like they're all white, but they all have like a tint of green, a tint of purple. I just think it's fun. These are those Leora glitters by Salt Recipe. They are some of the best glitters that I've tried in a long time. They are amazing. Amazing. And then over here is more stuff. Izemi glitters. Aurora Queen. This brand I don't even think you can get, or this brand, or this collection anyway. I don't even know. I think the brand is like HI. They're really good jellies, and I don't think you can get that collection anymore. Tiny. Love that brand. Blanc Blanc. This is Money for Nails. I actually really like her gels as well. Like this pink called Finessin is one of the best jelly pinks to use as a base coat ever. I love it. I love it so much. I think she makes really good gel polish. And then more like ice gel random things down here. All right, guys, I think that's it. I think I covered everything. I hope I did. If I didn't, and you have questions, you know what to do. Leave it in the comments. Other than that, like the Video Leap, the editing app, you guys, I use that for everything. I don't just use it for YouTube. I use it to edit my reels, my TikToks, all of it. I film and then I edit in there and then I upload it to the app. My number one recommendation for you. Just start. Just start the Instagram, just start the YouTube, just start posting. You will learn as you go. That's what I did. I did not know what I was doing. I will keep telling you, I knew nothing. Nothing. Okay? I just started filming on my phone in my bedroom. Okay? And now we're here and we're doing pretty good. I think my videos look pretty good. I'm still learning, but you can do it. I promise ya. Just start, okay? Just start. I love you guys, and I hope you have the best weekend. Oh, and a little note from me. If you were wondering, Tamara, where were you last Friday? Where were you on Tuesday? You were already gone on vacation, and then you come back and you post one video, and then you leave again. I know. Last Friday, I did film a video. The footage was jacked, okay? So you didn't see that. Tuesday came around. I actually put a post up, but I know not everybody sees those. From now on, for a little while, I'm going to be posting just on Fridays. I know, and I'm sorry. I hate feeling like I'm disappointing anybody, but I am going to be, my website is going to be opening September 30th at 3 p.m. PST. I sent out all the emails. I will be sending out a reminder. I will start a weekly countdown on my Instagram stories a week before. So I am really busy trying to get all my special stands made for that, and then I'm going to be taking orders again, so I'm just going to be really busy. Filming YouTube content does take a while, and doing 2 videos a week, I'm constantly like filming, editing, uploading, and then right away, filming, editing, uploading. So it's like, now I'm going to have to fit back in nail stands and also taking care of myself, and I need to be going to the gym. So I'm just like, so just a little note, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be here. It's just going to be Friday afternoons from now on instead of Friday mornings and Tuesdays. So Friday afternoons, I will be here. I promise. You're not getting rid of me that easy. So a little note. Fridays from now on, and website September 30th, 3 p.m. PST. I'm taking quite a few less orders, you guys, this time, and probably from now on. It was out of hand. I think the last time I took almost 40 orders, and not everybody just orders 1 stand. Some people order 4 stands. I made so many stands in like a month and a half. I don't know how I did it. Like, each stand takes days to make, and they are very intensive. Like, all of the little tip stands take me forever. So So I'm taking quite a few less orders. I just wanted to add this in as a little note. So things are probably gonna go quite a bit faster than even before. And I know some people get disappointed before, like I got on, I wasn't able to get it. Please have your note ready. So if you haven't ordered from me before, you pick the stand that you want, and then you leave a note for me telling me I want these colors, this aesthetic, I love stars, Hello Kitty, Sanrio, like whatever. Tell me what you want. I suggest you just have your note pre-written if you know what you want. So you can just kind of copy and paste that in there. That's just an idea that I have. If you miss out and you don't get it, I'm not leaving again. I'll probably take next summer off again, but we've got all year. So don't fret. I will be back and you'll be able to get one then. But all right, guys, I love you so much. I want you to know that. I appreciate all of you. I have very high hopes that if you want to start a YouTube channel or an Instagram or whatever, that you're going to do amazing. I know it. So, I love you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? We have fun over here. All right, you guys. I love you so much. I hope you have the best weekend, and I will see you next Friday. Bye, guys.